The city of Gotham lay broken, not just its infrastructure, but its spirit. The bat, the symbol of its indomitable will, had been utterly shattered. We often picture the iconic image, the hulking villain, muscles bulging, delivering the final, devastating blow to Batman's spine. It was an act of brutal, overwhelming force. Yet, to truly understand the villain who accomplished this, to truly grasp the monumental defeat Batman suffered, we must look beyond the sheer physical power, beyond the chemical enhancements, and into the remarkable mind that orchestrated the entire downfall. This is not a story about brute strength alone. It's a revelation of intellect, strategy, and an almost frightening dedication to self-mastery. Bane, the man who broke the bat, is far more than just a physical powerhouse. He is a strategic genius, possessing a photographic memory and an intellect that rivals, and in some ways, even surpasses that of the Caped Crusader himself. Imagine for a moment the crucible from which Bane emerged, the prison of Pena Duro, a desolate, unforgiving island hellscape known as the toughest prison on Earth. From the moment he was born into this nightmarish facility, forced to serve the life sentence of his father, Bane's existence was a constant struggle for survival. It was a place where only the strongest, the most brutal, could hope to endure. But Bane understood that mere brawn was not enough to truly conquer. He recognized that ultimate power resided not just in the fist, but in the mind. Amidst the constant violence and despair, Bane sought refuge and strength in the most unlikely of places, the forgotten, dusty prison library. With an insatiable hunger for knowledge and an astonishing photographic memory, he devoured every book he could lay his hands on. He taught himself multiple languages: Spanish, Latin, English, French, even ancient Greek, seeing them not just as communication tools, but as keys to different cultures, different ways of thinking, different strategies. He mastered academic disciplines ranging from history and geography to philosophy, mathematics, and tactical warfare. He studied Sun Tzu, Machiavelli, and military strategists throughout history, dissecting their campaigns, learning from their triumphs and their failures. His intellect was not just an adjunct to his strength, it was its foundation, its director. This relentless pursuit of knowledge, this deep understanding of the human condition and strategic thought is often overlooked, overshadowed by the very visual, very dramatic display of his venom-enhanced strength. When we think of Bane, we recall the muscle, the mask, the ferocity. But the true danger, the profound threat he posed to Batman, lay in his ability to challenge him on both a physical and a strategic level. Most of Batman's rogues gallery either possess immense strength, like Killer Croc, or a brilliant mind, like the Riddler. Bane is the terrifying synthesis of both. And this brings us to perhaps the most compelling testament to Bane's intellectual prowess. He was the very first villain to deduce Batman's secret identity, Bruce Wayne, through pure intellect and detective work, without a single prior clue or accidental slip-up. Think about that for a moment. Other villains might have stumbled upon it, been given a hint, or discovered it through circumstantial evidence. Not Bane. He observed, he analyzed, he applied his vast knowledge of psychology, sociology, and tactical movements. Bane arrived in Gotham with a specific goal: to break Batman. But he didn't just charge in. He spent months meticulously studying Batman's methods, his patterns, his psychological vulnerabilities. He systematically released Gotham's most dangerous criminals from Arkham Asylum, not out of chaos, but as a deliberate, calculated strategy. He wanted to exhaust Batman, to push him to his absolute physical and mental limits, to wear him down until he was vulnerable for the final confrontation. This was a grand chess game, played out across the sprawling, chaotic board of Gotham City, with Batman as the unwitting king piece. He observed Bruce Wayne in his civilian persona, noting his injuries, his schedule, his associates, the subtle tells that would escape the notice of anyone less discerning. Bane didn't need to break into the Batcave. He didn't need to hack computer systems. He simply deduced. He connected the dots that no one else had ever seen, purely through keen observation, logical inference, and a comprehensive understanding of human behavior under duress. He knew Batman was exhausted, and he knew Bruce Wayne had to be a part of that exhaustion. He deduced that only someone with Bruce Wayne's resources, his dedication, and his particular history could possibly be the man beneath the cowl. This combination of a disciplined, brilliant mind forged in the fires of Pena Duro, coupled with a body honed to peak physical perfection and further enhanced by Venom, is precisely what makes Bane one of Batman's most dangerous and formidable foes. He doesn't just punch harder, he thinks deeper. He doesn't just plan a physical assault, he orchestrates a psychological campaign designed to dismantle his opponent from the inside out. He broke Batman not just with his knee, but with his brain. So the next time you see Bane, remember the man behind the mask, the mind behind the muscle. He is a testament to the power of intellect, even when wielded for nefarious purposes. His story reminds us that true strength is rarely one-dimensional, and that some of the most profound victories and defeats are first won or lost in the intricate battles of the mind. What are your thoughts on Bane's intelligence? Do you believe it's an underrated aspect of his character? Share your perspectives in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this exploration of Bane's often overlooked brilliance, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into the characters and stories that shape our imaginations.